let's begin with the vocabulary from Al-Baqarah verse 63. أخذ يأخذ, to take. ميثاق, covenant. رفع يرفع, to raise. آتى يؤتي, to give. قوة, strength. ذكر يذكر, to remember. اتقى يتقي, to fear Allah. That's all for today's vocabulary, and here's the summary for a quick review. Now let's turn to Al-Baqarah verse 63, where Allah reminds Israelites of the covenant. Our first word is wa'id, which is wa plus id, meaning and when. The next word is akhadna, from the root hamza kha dhal. The na suffix indicates first person plural perfect tense, so this verb means we took. Moving on, we have mithaqakum, which is mithaqa plus possessive pronoun kum, meaning your covenant. Mithaqa is from the root waw thaqaf, and we saw this word in verse 27. Here, mithaqi meant binding or ratification of a covenant. Coming back, mithaqa is in accusative as the direct object. Moving on, we have wa rafa'na, which is wa plus rafa'na from the root rafa'ain. It also has na suffix, so this verb means and we raised. Moving on, we have fawqakum, which is fawqa plus pronoun kum, meaning above you. The following word is atura, meaning the mount. Some translations interpret it as Mount Sinai, and it's in accusative as the direct object. Now let's do a quick recap. وَإِذْ أَخَذْنَا مِيثَاقَكُمْ وَرَفَعْنَا فَوْقَكُمُ الطُّورَ means, and when we took your covenant and raised the mount above you. Moving on, we have خُذُوا, meaning take. It's the same verb we saw on the previous page. But where did the first radical hamza go? Let's find out what happened. Now, on the left side, we have the general guidelines for forming imperative verbs that I explained in the mini grammar lesson on imperative verbs. But there's a little wrinkle to note when it comes to verbs that have a hamza as their first root letter. Here, let's take a look at two of the most common verbs, to take and to eat. First, we should start with the jussive form. We'll use 2NP jussive as our base, since that's the conjugation that appears in today's verse. The template is taf'ulu, and the stem vowel is dhamma for both verbs. Let's begin by inserting the root letters hamza, kha, dhal, which means to take. This gives us ta'khudu. Now if we remove the ta prefix, this is what we have left. Next, if the remaining part has a sukun on the first letter, we add hamzatul wasl, so it becomes like this. But here's the problem. How would you pronounce this? Exactly. It's very difficult to pronounce. So for phonological reasons, the first radical hamza drops. And then we are left with khudu. Here, the remaining part no longer has a sukun on the first letter. So this is our final imperative form. The same goes for akala, meaning to eat. If we insert the root letters, ta'kulu is our 2NP jussive form. Remove the ta prefix, remove the first radical hamza as well, And now we have our imperative form, kulu. Coming back to our verse, now we understand why this verb khudu looks the way it does. Moving on, we have ma meaning what. And then we have ateinakum, which is ateina plus object pronoun kum. The a prefix and na suffix indicate form for first person plural perfect tense. So this verb means we have given you. The next word is bikuwatin, which is bi plus kuwatin, meaning with strength. It's in genitive because of the preposition bi. So the first line, خُذُوا مَا آتَيْنَاكُمْ بِقُوَّةٍ, means take what we have given you with strength. So here, Allah is telling Israelites to hold firmly to the scripture or the Torah. Moving on to the second line, we have وَاذْكُرُوا, which is wa plus udhkuru from the root there kaf ra. The hamza to wasl and u ending indicate 2NP imperative verb. So this word means and remember. Moving on, we have ma meaning what. Coming next is fihi, which is fi plus pronoun he, meaning in it, referring to the Torah. To be verb is implied. The following word is la'allakum, which is la'alla plus pronoun kum, meaning so that you may. And finally, we have tettekun from the root well, kof, ye. The te infix indicates form 8 verb, and te prefix and una ending indicate 2NP imperfect. So this verb means you fear Allah. The shadda on the te indicates the assimilation of the first radical, and the last radical ya drops as it's a weak letter. Now let's recap the second line. وَاذْكُرُوا مَا فِيهِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ means, and remember what is in it, so that you may fear Allah. Alright, let's recap from the beginning. In English, we get, and when we took your covenant and raised the mount above you. Take what we have given you with strength, and remember what is in it, so that you may fear Allah.